Good evening, everyone. So tonight I am making chicken parm. It's basically the same exact concept as making chicken. I got my Lefty's spices, got my thin sliced chicken breast. I got 4 of those ready to go. I actually bought 2 packages because Kyle is off tonight. So in order for him to have something later on for dinner, I took the second pack. I took the biggest pieces out to save those for chicken parm, and the smaller ones I got and I cut into strips to make, here, maybe you guys can see, cut them into strips for him to be able to have fried chicken later on to eat. So, basically the same exact concept. I'm going to do the same exact thing as when I do my Lefty's, or my fried chicken strips. So, again, I stressed this before, there's directions on the back on how they say to do it. I do my own thing. I prefer to just do it this way. I know my amounts I'm putting in, and I feel better doing it my way. To each his own though, right? Everyone has their own way they like things done. Everyone has their own style of cooking. So this one will be much easier though, because all I'm doing is these couple of strips are going to be fried separately, but these big pieces, I'm going to get those in the batter. I'm going to get them frying, and then once they're done frying, they go into the oven with a little bit of sauce and mozzarella on top. And yeah, so once I get this going a little bit better, then I'll show you guys, because as I've said before, my next steps take 2 hands. So let me get my chicken going. I'm going to get my water boiling to get ready to put my pasta, and we do thin spaghetti noodles. Alright, I'm mixing now. I got my oil heating. So I got my oil, I got my bowl with my liquid getting mixed, and I've got my chicken ready to go. You can see here I have the bigger pieces in the strips so you can have for later. I'm doing 3 cheese, 1 of this, and then I got my mozzarella and everything else ready to go. So I'm going to start this, and then we'll pick up in just a little bit. Okay, so I got my 2 of the bigger pieces in here frying. Just gonna let them fry, and I'm gonna keep my eye on them. And then once those are done, once I get all 4 done, I have the other 2 sitting in there waiting. Once I get these done, then I'm gonna put all 4 of them on here. Then I'm gonna do the sauce and the mozzarella, get them in the oven, waiting for my water to boil so I can go ahead and start my noodles. And then I have all the chicken pieces for Kyle to have chicken fingers later on. And I got all of those going too. So I'm gonna let this, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Okay, that one looks looking good. That one's looking good too. So I'm just gonna let them continue to fry. And I'll tell you once I get both of them done, and I'm here ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to show you what I'm doing here. Now I got sauce in this bowl. I'm just going to take it by a spoonful, put a little bit over each piece. Now I got my sauce on there. I'm not a big fan of chunky stuff like that. Fix it. I got Kyle's chicken fingers going. I gotta go ahead and get a plate out so I can start putting those on. But my oven should be preheated soon. So now I'm gonna take shredded mozzarella cheese. And I'm just going to put it right on top of the sauce. And then when I'm done, I'll go back through and I'll try and clean up my pan a little bit. But I'm just going to make a mess as I go. So, just take some of the cheese, sprinkle it on top. My noodles are boiling. So yeah, I'm just going to put some cheese on. And I got my oven preheating 350. And I'm going to put them in there. Once the oven goes off, I'm going to put them in. And I'm just going to let them sit in there until the cheese is nice and melted and gooey. So, once we get to that point, I'll let you see. Alright, so Kyle's chicken pieces are done. Chicken parm is done. Now I just got the noodles, which are basically done. I've drained those. And dinner is just about ready. I'll show you what it looks like presented on a plate. So Newton's got her spaghetti going. Liza's eating hers. Mine's ready to go. This is my version. This is my chicken parm. So it looks delicious. I'm starving. Kyle, we bought these plastic plates about an hour ago. Kyle sat it on the oven right after I turned the heat off, and that's what happened. So now we know which plate will be Kyle's from now on. So he's got his ready to go. I've got mine. We're starving.
I got mine ready to go.
Yeah, how is it?
Good.
You like the spaghetti? Alright, so that's my cooking vlog. That's how I make chicken parm. Hope you guys like it. If you did,
like, subscribe.
if you didn't,
Like, subscribe.
have a good night, guys.